Welcome, everybody. Monday morning. This is Hold the Door DFS with your daily prop show on May 3rd. Today, we are going to be sponsored by both PrizePicks and Monkey Knife Fight, two of our awesome partners here at Fantasy Sports Insight. So, if you are new to either of those and want to use my plays that I'm going to talk about today, make sure to sign up using the code FSI. And also, if you sign up for either of those using FSI, reach out to me and we're going to get you some free content at Fantasy Sports Insight. So that is the plug. Let's get into the plays. Remember, there is deposit match for each one, 100% up to $100 if you're using the code FSI. So, and if you don't know how to play either of these, reach out. But monkeyknifefight.com or PrizePicks, both are phenomenal platforms for DFS that offer fantasy props that you can win a lot of money. So let's get into my first one is Nathan McKinnon over 5 fantasy points. The Avalanche are in a great spot against the Sharks. He's one of the top 3 players in the league right now in terms of fantasy production, and I think 5 is just a little bit too low. You see Connor McDavid, I think, is at 5.5. Austin Matthews at 5.6. I think there's at least 2 points here for McKinnon, meaning if he has 2 assists, he's already at 4. He would just need at least 3 shots on goal, which I think is totally in play. If he scores a goal, then he needs 4 shots on goal, or if he scores a goal and has an assist, he'll also go over. So I really like this spot for Nathan McKinnon to go over against the Sharks. Next, under, and this game would be starting here at noon Central. Potence for the Wolves. The Wolves normally in a game like this against West Brom would be probably a little bit bigger favorite, but the game is square. Partly because Pedro Neto is going to be out, which I think might give Potence a little bit more set responsibility unless we see João Moutinho in. But I still don't, the set responsibility doesn't change a ton in terms of their fantasy production for PrizePicks scoring. If he has 8 crosses, that's not going to increase his scoring. None of the scoring has to do with crossing. Now, obviously, if he delivers a corner or a free kick that goes for an assist or scores a goal, then, we're talking a little bit different. But normally he is only playing about 60 to 70 minutes before being subbed off. His accurate passes is going to be, probably somewhere right around 20 in terms of fantasy production based on passing. Even if he has 1 shot on goal, I still think he goes under this number. So I like Potence under 4.5 PrizePicks points. This is going to be the last PrizePicks one we're going to talk about, and then I have 2 Monkey Knife Fight plays that I like as well. Kyle Connor, I like both these guys in this game, honestly. Kyle Connor at 3.6 and Brady Tkachuk at 3.6. I think the matchup is better for the Jets. So I think Kyle Connor getting a goal or an assist is really likely in this spot. If he only has an assist, it might take a little bit. The chances of him getting to 4 points, which he needs to go over, might be a little bit more difficult. He has been putting up the peripherals, the shots on goal, and the blocks recently, but I think this position he can definitely show up with 2 assists, a goal, and 2 shots on goal. So I like Kyle Connor over. Brady Tkachuk's story is a little bit different. I actually think he's a little bit safer to go over. He's likely to have at least 2 points already in either shots or blocks. So he just needs that assist or goal, and he will go over. All right, now we are on to Monkey Knife Fight. One of my favorite contests to play at Monkey Knife Fight is putting up points, and that's what this is right here. You're going to go to the all-day section in NHL Monkey Knife Fight. You're going to get access to every game on the slate, and you get to pick your 3 favorite players to score a point. Now, if you don't know what a point in this case is an assist or a goal. So, and when you get an opportunity, like you can play this every day, right? But if you get an opportunity where you get the 3 best players in the league doing it on the same day, why not take advantage of it? So you can go ahead and slot in McDavid, McKinnon, Austin Matthews. If you go with the most conservative route, which is the goal of 2.5, meaning they need to score a combined 3 points or more, you would, take $100 and you would get 150 on return with a $50 profit. Obviously, that's not that much upside, but you can go to 3.5 if you think they combine for 4 points and double your money. Or if you think they combine for 5 points, then you would take $100 and come back with 300. Now, my one caveat to playing this contest is that correlation is super important in hockey, right? So if you go to like the goal of 4.5 or 3x, that's when I would consider maybe subbing out Austin Matthews for like Mikko Rantanen. So he correlates with McKinnon. So when McKinnon scores a goal, there's a decent chance that Rantanen would also assist on it. So you're getting two in one event. Or taking Leon Draisaitl and subbing him in for Matthews too, or McKinnon, or whoever you want. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl correlate really well together. I think if you're going like the most cashy conservative route, the 2.5 for the lowest return, but the easiest win probability, I think it's best to kind of split it up when you have three elite players like this. All right, my last favorite Monkey Knife Fight play is the 2-for-2 rapid fire in the Toronto and Montreal game. I really like Austin Matthews to outscore Tyler Toffoli by 2 fantasy points on Monkey Knife Fight scoring. And I also just like Marner to outscore Tavares. And what the beauty of this play is that you actually are getting the correlation by taking Matthews and Marner. They skate together on the power play. They skate together in even strength. So say we get a Marner goal, there's a good chance we have a Matthews assist or vice versa. And I think both of those would be great events in hoping that this play would hit. So I really like both sides of Matthews and Marner. And if you compare this to like DK pricing, Matthews and Marner are two of the most expensive players on the slate as well. So I like that quite a bit. So thanks again for listening, guys. Don't forget, we have a free Discord channel that has PrizePicks and Monkey Knife Fight plays that are posted throughout the day. And not only are there just plays posted from me, but it is community members sharing their favorite plays throughout the day, because there is a lot more plays that are going to be dropped throughout the day that were not available when I created this content. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, put a comment below, and come on over to our Discord channel, sign up with FSI, and you are going to win a lot of money. See ya.